garden video. I'm not going to stand in front of the camera the whole time like the regular YouTubers, I guess, at least not yet. A couple more additions for the house plants. This guy accidentally burned by leaving him in full sun, but he's sprouting a new leaf. That's doing good. The other Chinese money plant. This wildflower is out of this world, though. It's got so many blooms. It's got more stuff popping out. I don't even know what any of this stuff is either. No clue. Had to take a little bit different of a setup, but the backyard gardens are in full effect. There's that bird. And here we have the Margaret sweet potato vine, the blackie. Almost down to the ground right there, real long. The figs. These are both black missions. This guy's doing real good. That's the Chicago Hardy. All the cayenne peppers. Producing real good. These are an unknown hybrid cherry tomato that I saved the seeds from. So these are F2s for what we think the tomato is. I think these are black cherry zebras. Donated beefsteak tomato. Late in the season for him, he's got white. As does this guy, which was an unknown hybrid, and I think he's some kind of Cherokee purple type deal. Donated little plant from work. All the orange mint propagations that I made. It's getting about time to propagate them again from cutting. This is a Brandywine tomato. This guy and this guy are both from seed California Wonder sweet peppers. Got some rose propagations from cuttings. This is a hibiscus cutting. I don't know if it's going to go. And this is my dragon fruit cutting that's starting to do something. Serrano peppers. This is a red baron pepper plant. That's a sweet pepper. Golden raspberry bare root. Indigo rose cherry tomatoes. My pot of basil. Got a few pot of projects. Now we have arrived to the cantaloupe. Look at these guys starting to come true. Get right. This guy's even bigger. And then this young man has two. One, two. Interesting to see how that works out. This is a golden raspberry propagation from my old house where they ripped all of my plants out. But I actually had another one growing off the side down here, and I cut it off, propagated. It's over there. We'll get to it. The Market More 76 cucumbers. Can't stop, won't stop, refuses to quit. This is its fourth flush. There's only 2 out of 4. San Marzano tomato. Brandywine tomato. The other 2 cucumbers. Oh yeah. These here are my pot of pumpkin. About 18 fairy tale pumpkin plants in here. It's real leggy because they're in the bucket. Which brings us to our potatoes. These are, oh crap. Well, these 2 are just Save-A-Lot potatoes that I chitted out and planted. These are Purple Majesty potatoes. So they're a little bit different. Pot of cilantro. Doing really good. I tried to bolt on me. It still is a little bit, but we're keeping her in check. We got another sweet potato experiment since the last one failed. These are the sweet potato propagations. That should look familiar from those over there because I cut them off and grew cuttings. And you can too. These are some donated strawberries. Doing well. Cut off the runner. Planted up. Doing alright. This is that golden raspberry propagation that I took the cutting off of that guy over there I was telling you about. This is day 2. He's definitely not as bent over as he was yesterday. These are beans that I took out of my in-ground garden. They really struggle to acclimate, but they got a lot of green growth on them right now. Some carrots for the fall. Lemon basil propagation from cutting. Got a couple peppermint propagation from cutting. This is a weird experiment that I'm doing. These are Brandywine tomatoes that got ravaged by a caterpillar. And then I just planted this dragon fruit cutting in here. We'll see what happens. Who knows? These are pine berries from the garden at my house that I took out. Started running real good. So I planted the runners, and they are pretty solidly in there. And then the runner, of course, is going to make another berry. And I'll just wrap it back around in there and plant that guy right in there. Pretty proud of this guy. This is a dahlia. I brought it home. It barely came out of this pot, but when it got home, the cats attacked it, and it fell off the counter and broke in half. And I wasn't sure it was going to survive, and it is obviously thriving. Another example of my error with flowers. These are bleeding hearts. I planted the bare roots upside down. I almost killed it. It should be way bigger. It's not, because I'm an idiot. This is a blueberry propagation. I don't know if it's going to make it. It got snapped off from a dog laying on the bush. This is a purple basil propagation for cutting. Sometimes the pot of experiments don't work out. This is supposed to be a pot of peppermint, or spearmint, pot of spearmint, and a pot of lavender. And as you can see, it's a little bit of spearmint and a little bit of lavender. Oh yeah, Mr. Jalapeno, look at all these guys. Heck yes. Super happy with that, love my opinion. And that's the garden, right now. The raised gardens for the summer. I'll have some new stuff for fall, and I'll definitely have plants and produce for sale next year. I don't know about farmers markets. It might be a little too crazy of a goal, but definitely get a hold of me if you're looking for some tomatoes or cucumbers or peppers or cantaloupe or anything. Aaron's $1 plants and more. Holla at your boy.